Alright guys, so with the introduction of Financier's Magic Candy, as well as, Creme Brulee actually just dominating the arena right now, there is a new triple tank Creme Brulee comp that has been going around for a while, and it is very similar to the one that I've tested out during Financier's review, except now it is going to be with burnt cheese instead of parfait. So the reason why this comp is so good is because of the fact that you're just able to use burnt cheese as well as financier to just protect creme brulee until that 1 minute mark and absolutely just destroy the entire team. Of course, there's a lot of different variations out there for this particular comp, but this is going to be the one that I'm currently using, and it is going to be, a little bit different than a couple of the others that I've seen, shared in within the community. So let's quickly go over it real quick, guys, and let's just talk about the toppings and why the comp is so good, and also the counter to this comp. All right, so first of all, topping, we have fettuccine with 5 of the solid almond. I am heavily focusing on the damage resist here. Cooldown, honestly speaking, you don't really need a ton of cooldown on fettuccine. It does definitely help out having a little bit more than usual, but I would say the most important one is going to be damage resist. And then if you guys can get some extra, cooldown, that would be definitely helpful in allowing fettuccine to use the skill a little bit more quickly, as well as just allowing her to survive as well. All right, next one is going to be burnt cheese as well. Burnt cheese also does use 5 solid almond. The reason why is because burnt cheese needs to soak up the damage that creme brulee does or takes. All right, so creme brulee is going to take quite some damage. All right, so we do want to have that damage focus and allow burnt cheese to also tank and not die off quickly. So having that damage resist is going to be very important. And then extra cooldown, having around 6 to 8%, even 9% definitely does help out. And then that's pretty much the 2 substats that I would say to focus on right now. And the next one is going to be our financier, very similar to how she was before with the damage resist as well as the cooldown. I recommend at least 17.3% cooldown in order for the financier to also use this skill a little bit quickly here with the 3-second star. Of course, you could have even more than that. I know a lot of the higher rankers are having around 20%, 22%, and things like that. But that's what I'm going with right now. And of course, the 2 substats again are going to be the damage resist as well as cooldown. And then of course, if you have the magic candy, at least plus 10 recommended, you do want to have extra defense as well. The reason why is because the healing is going to be based on extra defense of financier, or the defense stat of financier. And the next one is going to be creme brulee. So creme brulee has different topping settings. All right, the easiest one is going to be going with this one right here, full on searing raspberry, focusing on the damage resist as well as the attack speed, and an extra crit and attack if possible. All right, you want the enchanted robe to be on our creme brulee. However, if you want to verse this exact same comp and you want to verse this comp in a mirror matchup, usually when you have a extra cooldown, you actually will win because of the fact that you just have the usage of the skill a little bit faster. All right, so that's why I'm going with this particular build that I am using is 3 searing raspberry, 2 swift chocolate, focusing on around 12% cooldown, and then of course damage resist and attack speed if possible. I have seen 5 solid almonds as well. That helps out in allowing creme brulee to stay alive a little bit longer. But I think using the skill and having that 3 Accelerando buff quickly, or that stack quickly, is going to be beneficial for creme brulee as well. All right, and the last one is going to be our Snapdragon 5 swift chocolate, at least 23.7%, 24% if possible, and then extra attack, crit, and attack speed definitely helps out. And then the treasures, all right. The whistle is going to be on our burnt cheese as well as creme brulee, and then our enchanted robe is going to be on snapdragon as well as our creme brulee. All right, so creme brulee taking both enchanted robe on snapdragon and whistle on our burnt cheese. So burnt cheese has debuff immunity. Our financier has debuff immunity, and then of course we have damage focus as well, damage resist, crit resist. So creme brulee is literally just taking so much buffs. All right, and this comp is amazing. But let's get into the arena now, and let me show you guys this team in action. All right, guys, so first of all, we have the single tank, and then it seems like maybe double DPS, double healer, but here we go. All right, guys, so it is going to be the single tank, double DPS, double healer here. All right, but one thing that you gotta realize with this particular comp is that creme brulee most likely is gonna use the skill a little bit faster than the couple of the others. All right, and the reason why is because we have that swift chocolate build, All right, but not to worry because usually you have the Snapdragon to use skill right after, buffing up your Creme Brulee, and then we have Fettuccine already taunting and stuff like that. So not too much of a problem there, but you can see right there around that 1 minute mark is usually when Creme Brulee is gonna use the skill. All right, because of the 12% cooldown that we have. All right, so there you guys go. 9 million damage, of course, gonna be coming out from my Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee literally carrying the entire team here. And of course, again, if you guys cannot go with the Swift Chocolate Serum Raspberry mix, then please go with the full solid almond or full serum raspberry. In my opinion, full serum raspberry is going to be beneficial. All right, guys, so here we go. Another one here. It seems like probably most likely a double DPS again. So here we go. Guys. All right, so just double check, guys. Make sure that the Enchanted Robe is on Creme Brulee and Snapdragon, as well as the Whistle buff is on our Burnt Cheese, as well as the Creme Brulee. All right, this is going to be important because the Whistle buff needs to be on Burnt Cheese so that Burnt Cheese is able to take a little bit more damage, all right, because the extra damage resist from the Whistle buff, all right? So just keep that in mind. Here we go, 1 minute mark exactly, and our Creme Brulee is using, the skill and just absolutely melting away the enemies right there. All right, both the DPS gone and just left with the, Crimson Coral and the Parfait. All right, and the Parfait is dead, and the Crimson as well. All right, so just make sure to just double check that the Enchanted Robe is going to be for the 2 of the highest attack speed stat, as well as the Whistle is going to be for the 2 of the cookies with the highest attack stat. All right, so make sure to double check that. It's not the overall power, guys, it's just that exact number of attack as well as the attack speed for the percentage. All right, but there you guys go, absolutely destroying the enemy right there, Creme Brulee. Alright, guys, so this one is going to be my guildmates right over here. I'm just going to show you guys this that you can, see. They do use the Explorer's Monocle to help with all the debuffs that are in the arena right now, but I'm going to show you guys that inside of a mirror comp like this, or a very similar comp like this, in most cases, having the, Swift Chocolate is going to be beneficial here. Alright, here we go. So we have the Fettuccine, we have Burnt Cheese, we have Financier. They do not have the Burnt Cheese. I mean, it's not going to matter too much for them particularly, just because of the fact that it's not like, there's a lot of damage coming in at the moment, all right, with only Creme Brulee in my team and also Creme Brulee and their team only. They do have extra healing, though, so just keep that in mind. All right, and then here we go. This is going to be the point where it matters the most because of the fact that we have the skill at that 1 minute mark first. All right, we're most likely going to be able to get rid of the enemy's Creme Brulee faster. All right, so that's the reason why if you guys do see a mirror matchup with a extra Creme Brulee or another Creme Brulee inside of the arena, having that Swift Chocolate at that 12% cooldown is going to definitely help out. All right, and just, at the very end, it's just going to be Fettuccine absolutely just destroying the team with everybody alive here. So, that's one of the ways to kind of verse a Creme Brulee comp, especially if you have the ability to make that 12%. All right, so there you guys go. Kind of, yes, there is a little bit of the ascension difference. And of course, just keep in mind, they did have the monocle. So that also do help out in allowing us to do a little bit more damage. But just keep in mind that Swift Chocolate is going to make that difference because, you're going to be a step faster, all right? Like 2 seconds faster, a second or so faster, and you're just going to be dealing more damage that they're going to take while you're still, kind of full health while they're about to use their skill. All right, guys, so this comp is definitely going to be really, really good in my opinion, especially for those who are just transitioning from the other Creme Brulee comp that you guys have probably previously already built. Financier is another cookie that has already been part of the meta, so you guys just need to get her Magic Candy up, which I do recommend you guys to do out of the 4 that was released this update. And of course, just to let you guys know right now, there is a comp going around with the Paper Charm, and this is gonna be kind of the counter because of the fact that it gets rid of the taunt of Fettuccine, making your Creme Brulee actually take the shot of the golden cheese, all right, which actually prevents you from taking buffs, all right. So all the buffs that you guys have already taken from creme brulee is gonna be gone, all right. So just keep that in mind. That is going to be something that you might want to watch out for. And also, if you guys are using a team like this, especially with the Swift Chocolate, extra Swift Chocolate, then there are times when like triple DPSs also has a chance of just like kind of melting away your team here and there. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely a really, really good comp. I mean, 4 epics, all right, 4 epics and 1 special. Definitely a team that kind of works really well for, in my opinion, a lot of the players right now, even free to play. Just Financier just needs that magic candy at least plus 10. Mine is at 10 as well, so I haven't upgraded it past that, and it still works out really, really good. So hopefully you guys found the video helpful. Good luck with the arena climbing, and I will catch you guys all on the next one.